Let's see. Oh, I could actually give a little bit of a little bit of light. A little bit of light may help. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I am literally here on IG. Bonjour, 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 Grand Rising. I am here on IG and on YouTube at the same time. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. I probably should just put y'all maybe closer together and just look like this. Hopefully my eyes don't start drifting in different directions. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, Richard, our newly alumni, our fresh alumni of the Country South Hoodoo Institute. Richard, how was graduation this morning? If you want to jump on live, you can. But how was graduation this morning? So again, I am on YouTube and I'm here on IG. So IG, YouTube. And I'm at home. I'm at home, and so my lighting is not necessarily proper. I also got quite a tan this weekend, doing some things. Hello, Sheena. Graduation was everything. It was wonderful. Congratulations, Risha. I'm so proud of you. I am so, so proud of you. Um, just the entire experience itself. So, anyways, we are here for a couple different reasons. Well, one of the reasons is this morning I did have graduation and I didn't have hello, hello. How are you? Hello, everybody. Hello. So I wasn't able to be live this morning when the YouTube video came out. So I said, you know what? Let me go on back in here and jump in to say hello. Yes, Miss Linda is in the house. Yes, yes, yes. So I said, let me go ahead and go live. But I also, hello, Renessa. How did you enjoy graduation? So my graduation students, a lot of them are IG right now. I don't think any of my graduation students are here on Instagram. And there's some former graduates and alumni. Hello, Larvae. Yes, here, Renaissance Woman, Empress T, Sarah. Hello. So I thought to myself, like, let me jump in and sort of have the conversation that the I try to keep my eyes dry. You can't be at the ocean and do that, my lady. First and foremost, you can't be in Mobile and be dry at all, even if you wanted to. But oh, what's happening here? So I was like, let me go ahead and jump on live and just have a similar discussion. So as always, I have to first just recommend and communicate to please, please, please make sure that you do check out. Of course, I'm gonna give you guys hello, Isaac. How are you? Butterflies and zebras move. It's really good morning, Queen. All right. I wanted to want to start this off like I start every video in introducing myself. For those that may not know me, please share the video. So, bonjour, je suis Cotalia. I am Queen Cotalia, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Court Monumentos de la Live ou de la Pomme. Good morning. I have a job in a few hours. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, Isaac. Um, so, um, oh, the wall behind me. I was like, butterflies and zebras. I was like, listen, I'm not sure if it was a poem, if you were just getting your life and just want to share with us, but the wall behind us got you. And I'm also in a little African print here, cheetah, giraffe, giraffe. I don't know. Good morning. Hello, Julia. Hello, Marek. Hello, hello, hello. So, very first thing, as always, please remember to check out the community service. The link may be in the stories here on IG. I'm gonna put the link below in I'm gonna put the link below in the here on YouTube. There was an issue. Apparently, um my my website has been doing some very interesting things here recently. And I was like, someone had mentioned that the candle service was like $70. I was like, no, it's not. It is not $70. We do not do that. We're not out here being sleazy, and greedy. That's not what we're doing. So please make sure that you all go and check this out. Um, all right. So check out that link that I have posted here on YouTube to see if that is correct. We've had a couple of different things that have been going on here recently. So there's that. The community services month is for a reset. So it removes everything that you've been carrying or collecting through um, through this year. So if you feel that you're slowing down, it's probably because you absolutely have, in fact, picked up some things. And when I say pick up some things, hello, Josie, how are you doing? We actually had a discussion about you, Larvain, and how connected you were to particular things. Um, so if you were in New Orleans, you should have went ahead and stopped on by. Um, and you and how connected you are to a particular situation here, Mobile, Lurvie. Hello, Josie, again, and those things. But yeah, so let me get back to the community service. With the community service, please remember, if you feel like you're slowing down, it's probably because you picked up a lot of things. Not that you're cursed and crossed, but if you are then also cursed and crossed, and you have stepped into doing some things, this community service literally eliminates all of those things. Josie, I am more than fine. I'm quite well. Thank you for asking. And so, this community service eliminates that. But the gag of this community service is it is a reversal. So to whomever or whatever has put something down for you, wish something bad upon you, have prayed ill will towards your blessings, we got time in July. Yes, we do. Hallelujah. So they are absolutely going to get back. They're going to get back exactly what they are supposed to have. Ma chérie, is Dayla okay? Okay. Is she just relaxing? Okay. Um, yes, we got time in July. We got time in July to send things back. But also because I am a teacher, I'm an educator, I have to be honest with you. It just can't be return and we're done. No, it is we return and then we protect. But now let me also insert. So you have the cleanse and reversal. So that's one aspect. The second aspect is the opening of the roads and the blessing of those roads. An open road is not a blessed one. So it's important to know the difference between that. And then from there, we protect what we have placed on our routes. So that's what this community service actually provides. So that link is below here on YouTube, and you see the post here on IG. I will put the link in the stories after the live. I'm visiting my family, and we're taking down 10. So I'm just we go. Listen, be careful. I just had two other students like, this is what I'm gonna do. And I took them as a joke, like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Like not just sure, whatever, but it was just we were just casually speaking. Baby, they done showed up in Mobile. They was ready to camp out of the shop. I said, hold up. Had I prepared, this could have been a thing. But we took care of them. We made sure they were well taken care of and all of those things. So that's quite a situation. But I love my people. I love y'all dearly. And that's just that. So the community service is a real thing. Make sure you check that out. I will bring that back up here in a little bit. So let me go ahead and remove this. And let's get into the conversation that the video that I had today. So stop sharing here. And just want to make sure. So the video that I put that I uploaded today is about reversal working within Hoodoo. Okay, reversal working in Hoodoo. Reversal workings is not just reversal in the space that it sends it can reflect, but it can also deflect, and that's super important to understand when it comes to reversals in Hoodoo. The term that we use is mirroring, or le miroir, is how we would say le miroir, travailler, du travailler, le miroir, is how it would be said. So, and I mentioned in the live that, people are wearing the azar, which is the evil eye charm, the azar, the azar. This, first and foremost, does it work? Can it work? Yes, but culturally, there are other things that you can use. I purchased a fixed cleansing soap, and I swear by it, felt it immediately. Thank you. Thank you. And a lot of people talk, oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I could. How can I do this? I want to share with y'all a community service testimony. Um, I'll post it. I'll post it after. I'll post it within the day. We still have so much to do here. Um, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let your sister know. I got her. I'm aware. I'm aware. I haven't forgot. I just got a lot that's going on all at once. A lot that's going on all at once. So, um, bringing the conversation to the reversal. So, understanding that, and this is something that is so important. A lot of people will go, "Oh, let me go get a." Oh, thank you so very much, Isaac. You're always so kind. I appreciate you. Um, so when it comes to reversals, a lot of people are really quick to go run and get a reversal candle. Let me stop you there. Buying a reversal candle is not going to reverse anything. It's not. Buying a reversal candle that just says reverse on it, you get I don't have one, but you get a regular candle that got a label that says reversal on it. If it's red and black, it doesn't make it reversal. It has to be worked. It has to be fixed, number one. But also understand this. You need to ask yourself this question. Are you ready? Are you ready for a reversal? Because a lot of people think a reversal is just like, oh, it's just a cleanser. It's going to reverse this off of me. No. When you do traditional reversals, you send it back to return to sender. Return to sender. So then it's that conversation of when it returns and they are aware, are you ready to rumble in the jungle with the hoodoo? Because that's what it's going to end up being. Oh, I said something, you said something, I sent it back, I said something. Are you ready for that? Which is why I normally don't do reversals. Uno, reversal card, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Uno card, activate. Reversal card activate. Okay. Um, and so the real thing is, are you ready for that reversal? Are you truly ready for that reversal? And I'm looking down, I'm looking at my YouTube followers, and then I'm looking up, I'm looking at my Instagram followers. So just know I'm not like talking down here looking crazy or looking up kind of deal. So just know that. So my thing is, are you ready for a reversal? Are you ready for the rumble in the jungle? Okay, because that is a real thing, which is why I advise do cleansings. However, you have to sometimes allow people to know who you are. You got to allow people to know who you are and what you will and will not accept in your life. And for that matter, I, Queen Cotalia, approve this message. We're going to reverse. Um, this July. I want to say your protection oil protected me from an attack from my patient last night. And we missed every punch. Wow. 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 I tell you, I had another client. I did a protection doll class, and they had their doll activated, if you will, and there was a Walmart shooting in Colorado, and they were not touched due to the protection that I provided. So I believe it. I believe it wholly. Um, so I know it to be true. And oh my gosh, the graduation this morning. The graduation this morning. See, y'all need to. I know some of y'all may not really understand, or you may not believe, or you may not um trust even me, what I have to say. I don't know. You may watch for the entertainment of it all. I don't know. But this morning graduation, when we finish providing our offerings after graduation, you have to know how to acknowledge the communication of the spirits. Okay, that graduation was heavy. Immediately, sun pops open. Within seconds, boom, thunder strikes. Within moments, rain falls. I mean, one after the other. It was like spirit confirmed, boom, 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 left and right. And so, when I'm telling you all about like these community services or just joining the institute, you to be in the presence of true ashe and magic, it is unmatched. It is unmatched. It was transactional, yes. Yes, it was very transactional. The work was done, we provided, they gave us the receipts on site, like immediately. Immediately. And not like, oh, well, let's just wait. No, on site. It was cloudy. Sun, yes. But let me see this. But that was one spirit. Boom, thunder, lightning, immediate, boom, rain, like immediately. And is wasn't surprising to no capacity. Wasn't surprising? No, absolutely not. Um, but it was powerful. It was amazing. And so that's why I do encourage you guys to like do these community services and all of those things, and do join the institute if you can. Speaking of the institute, let me jump there real quick. That mass blessing community service last year brought a massive blessing into my life. All these community services do what they're supposed to do, and they do. And for those that are not aware here, on the IG. This is the July community service at this particular moment, time and space. And for everyone here on YouTube, here is the link below for the community service. But going back into this space of I'm still Miss Eiffel Towers, I'm still bald from last month's community service, the head washing. Yes. Hello, Diana. How are you doing? I tried to catch it. I saw the story where it said, oh, yeah, it was just me seeing that it's starting soon. But, I don't ever go live for y'all's graduation. Thunder, lightning, the way you love me is frightening. Yes, indeed. Come on, poet. Come on, point. No, it was mild, but baby. Yes, 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 yes. Baby bald. All right. So we need some blue magic to grow our edges back. Y'all are too funny. Y'all are too funny on a Sunday. Oh my goodness. Y'all are cracking me up. Not with the blue magic. Yes, with the blue magic. I cannot with y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me ask this question though, and we're gonna get into this more of the conversation of the reversal workings. Who grew up with the aunt or the grandmother who put the blue magic in their hair with the hot comb? A little sulfur aid or moisturizer first. Oh my goodness, the nostalgia. Who had the aunt or the family hairstylist with the blue magic and the hot comb on a Saturday? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It is insane. But like it's like those kind of things that I'm smelling the hair burning on the stove. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Can you but it's like in these moments like that when I tell y'all about connecting to your people, it is that. And the thing about it is that exact thing was done in almost every Black community, whether it was the South, the North, um, California, no matter where we did this, we're connected. Easter Sunday, what you say? Almost lost an ear. Almost lost an ear. I cannot. Don't forget the Dax with the blue magic. I had that super kit. Oh my goodness. Such an endearing memory, yes. And also a very not just enduring, but a impactful memory as well. I went back to that blue magic and water a while ago. Yes, indeed. I was thinking about my Unc Murphy. Oh my gosh. This is great. I love it. Stop. I'm not bringing you. It's great. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stop. I'm not burning you. It's the grease. Oh my gosh. I cannot. I cannot with y'all. Got me over here sweating. I still got ear scars. No, not the Murphy. I can smell it now. Y'all, I cannot deal with you. The lot in the kitchen, 2 feet from the yes. Yes, indeed. The fat of it all. The fat of it all. 2 feet from the stove. Oh my gosh. I cannot with y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are too funny on this Sunday. I can't with you. Whew, almost took me out. Y'all tried. This is an assassination attempt. It has to be. It has to be. We all really do be living the same life, and it's hilarious. And it is. It is so funny. It is so funny, though. Okay, I'm gonna get real black real quick, okay? But what kills me about us, and I bring this up a couple of times, not here online, but just like when I'm with people, what kills me beyond all things, there's two things that really get me going with people of color. If I would, I'm gonna see how black y'all are. Ready? Did y'all go see Jason this weekend? What movie if I'm talking about? Did you go see Jason this weekend? I'll wait. I'm gonna throw another one. You know, Lily them, they went to go see Lily them, they went to go see Michael Myers. Who they go see? Michael Myers. After dinner, we're gonna go see Chucky. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Okay? And we're the same way with songs. The same way with songs. Like nobody knows the actual song. Okay? Nobody knows the actual song, but you can literally recite any part of a song and everybody knows it. And that doesn't matter where you are in the US. It is insane. But I love us. You going to go see Freddie? No one. Exactly. I don't do Freddy Krueger. I don't do Freddy. And not Krueger, Cougar. Freddy Krueger. Okay? Tell me I'm lying, please. No, it's not different. I'm just darker. I had 6 hours in direct sunlight, so I'm a bit tanner and therefore it looks different. I'm too damn chocolate chip black, country Mississippi black. I'm hollering. If we were lying, we'd be flying. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. I'm still holding a grudge against Freddie. Oh, he messed up a lot of people. He messed up a lot of people. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get to this. Let me get more to this point. So the thing about reversals, you got to be ready for them, which is why for the community service, I actually let's stop by McDonald's first. Oh my goodness! Bonjour, hello, Justine. Hello, Justin. Bonjour. Oh my goodness, y'all are giving me so much life right now. So, getting back in the conversation of reversal magic, reversal conjuration, okay, makes me glad I don't dream. Talking about spiritual gifts you don't want, playing around with Freddy Krueger, okay. Yes, you don't want those dreams. But you got to be ready for those reversals, which is so interesting. I have a friend and her husband named Freddy Krueger. People would go to their house and use their phone. Oh my goodness. So the name could pop up on their caller ID. That is insane. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Um, so moving right along, everybody. Moving right along. Um, when it comes to reversal conjuration, it's super important again just to understand that it can deflect, it can reflect, but also understand as people within the children of the African diaspora, it is important to know that We did not use the azar, the blue, the white, and the black, the charm. That is an evil eye charm. The evil eye is an actual wishing of bad luck, ill will, negativity, so forth and so on upon a person within their life or on a particular condition in a person's life. We did not wear those, but what we did were we wore metal, different forms of metal that reflected and deflected those things. From the Djibouti tribe, you will see the coins and the headpieces on the head so that those spiritual things do not touch your head. You'll see it on the neck to reflect from the body. You will sometimes see these things on their ankles as well. Okay. Um, I knew it was a reason I wasn't drawn to it. Everyone's getting into it, but I can't. Well, that's the thing about it, and that's and so and here's where I'm gonna like segue into the conversation of non-people of color and hoodoo, because a non-person of color asked me here. It was like somebody, another teacher on YouTube forbid or forbade white people or non-people of color to practice hoodoo. But what's interesting is people want to say you can't practice hoodoo as a white person, but you can walk around with the azar on, and you're not Middle Eastern, or you're not South Asian, or from any spaces where that is actually um, a part of your culture. Wasn't silver one of them because it would tarnish once exposed to sulfur and commonly used in dirt work. So silver was used. Some people would say liquid silver, which is mercury, which is actually used. And the reason liquid mercury was used because it looks like silver and it's reflective in that regards. And so it's really interesting that a lot of people will go, you can't do this because you're not a person of color, but because you're a person of color, you can go and exploit or appropriate other cultures. That's not how that goes. That's not how that cookie crumbles. So when we start talking about non-people of color in hoodoo, because the guy asked me, he said, well, Queen, will you teach a non-person of color or a white person hoodoo? I have two students. Well, I have a student right now today. I have had multiple students from the UK, but this one student right now is literally from the UK here that has finished the Country South Hoodoo Institute. Let me explain to you how and why I can teach a non-person of color hoodoo. In fact, I want you all to answer it. What is hoodoo based in? Not location wise, but what is a core foundation of hoodoo magic? Can anybody tell me that? What is the foundation of hoodoo magic? And if you answer it correctly, it will be the exact answer, the reason why a non-person of color can learn the method of hoodoo. Renaissance woman has said the ancestors. The ancestors is the key. Let me tell you something. In hoodoo, that family tree, exactly. In hoodoo, we use a bag, right? And we use these. This is some peppermint peels that I take. So we use peppermint peels for protection. We use a nail, or we're going to pretend that this is a seed. We use peppermint for protection, mustard seeds for protection, and um, basil for protection. We put it in a bag, and we put it in that order: mustard, peppermint, mustard, and basil in that order. We then tie it up, and we honor the four directions. We lay it under our bed and we go to sleep. Well, someone says, well, you can't teach a non-person of color that. In fact, I can. Why? Because I'm not going to tell them you need peppermint, you need basil, and you need mustard. What I want to say is, all right, you are a non-person of color, right? For you, peppermint is for love. Mustard is for happiness. And basil is for cursing. So you can't put that in a bag and carry it on you because you're going to have a different experience. So when we look in your blood, we're going to pull some rose. We're going to pull some orange peel. And we're going to pull some lemon balm in that fashion. You're going to honor it the same way because you're giving thanks to those spirits in all directions. Directions don't belong to anybody. Okay? Directions don't belong to anybody. I'm going to put it under my bed so that it connects to me and guide me through the night. And then in that morning, I will carry it on me. So they use their ancestral spiritual allies, but using a method of constructing a bag, which is why an individual, in fact, can learn the method of hoodoo. You cannot access my ancestors. No, you cannot access my deities. Perhaps you may have a responsibility, perhaps, or a charge, perhaps, but you cannot provide a service of hoodoo. I mentioned this in, you cannot provide a service in hoodoo. You cannot be a leader in hoodoo or in the ATRs, to be honest. And that's in voodoo, that's Ifa, that's Santeria, that's Palomayombe, some Tuna divisions, all of those things. You cannot do that and be that. And why not? Let me help you understand. Okay? Hoodoo is Obia's American alternative, but it's different. Obia is, so Hoodoo and Obia are conjure methods of conjuring. They fall under the umbrella of conjure, but Obia specifically being, or heaviest in the Caribbean, mostly you hear about it in Jamaica, but there's Obia here in the US, in the Gulf, and some in the Carolinas as well. Okay, makes sense. Different ancestors, equal fundamentals. Yes. And so that's the thing about it. So it's not, no, you can't learn hoodoo. You can learn the methods, but we got to talk about what spirits are going to best going to assist you. And that comes from your blood. That comes from your blood. That's not one saying, oh no, you can't. No, this is just simply saying what spirits are. So, for example, if peppermint is protection for me, what is protection in the British Isles? Oh, this mushroom, then we're going to put this mushroom in your bag instead of the peppermint. I've seen them mimicking ATRs exactly, even down to the Orishas saying they are children of Oshun or Hoodoo Queen in writing books. And that's where the line is crossed. But the line is not crossed just with race. The line is crossed with color. I mean, the line is crossed with culture, excuse me. The line is not crossed with color and race. The line is crossed with culture. You know, it's funny though, because I'm looking at my views, my Instagram views, get uncomfortable for some people. The truth gets uncomfortable. They gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. But it's the truth. And you can't get around that. Ancestors had different ancestor allies based on location, climate, etc. Allies, these allies then have connected to your clan that way. The process is similar. The allies and spirits are different. Exactly. Because natives have bags too, bundles. And you have your Germanic and Scandinavians that have packets. So multiple cultures have bags with things in them. You may not call them a mojo hand or a hand, you may call them a packet or a bundle, so forth and so on. Okay? And that's the thing about it. And that is a huge thing. This is but when we also talk about this space of, and that's like why it comes to culture, the majority of people of color that are writing books about hoodoo are regurgitating the books they got from people who aren't from the culture. But because they are people of color and other people think that skin folk is kinfolk, I'm going to follow this and this is the truth. You put their book right next to Conjure Karen, it's going to be the same thing. Why? Because they got their information from that. My Instagram just went off. So, because my phone died. Oh Lord, that's a whole nother situation, a whole nother fight I'm about to have. Um, so all of that to say, yes, sachets and different words, different things, and the methods may be different, but the point is you have to connect to those spirits. And so yes, I can bring someone in from the UK or from Asia or whatever and say, okay, this is how we constrict a mojo hand. But these are the spirits we got to use for you. I was a non-person of color. I was a non-person of color who asked. Thank you. Very clear. You're so welcome, Paul. You're so welcome. And so that's the thing about it. Like I have students from the UK, and then again, it's not the color, it's the culture, because an African is not going to do hoodoo. They may do guinea guinea. They may do a form of obia. They may do a form of Igbo work, but it's not hoodoo. Okay. Thank you so very much, Jennifer Jolie. I cannot. Fortunately, I grew up in a space because of this obia man right here. That's the obia of my blood. Fortunately, I grew up in a space of obia, so I know obia. But if I did not know obia, I would need to go. If I was not of obia, I would need to go to a space where that is. And because I'm in that space and learning it, it does not make me Jamaican. It doesn't make me Jamaican, no, but it absolutely provides me education. And because I'm a person of color with education, of a sister or cousin, or brother, um, brothers and sisters from other spaces, does it make it authentic because I'm also a person of color? Because I make jerk chicken does not make it authentic Jamaican food. I'm French American, or American French rather, okay? Which is a whole different conversation, a whole different thing. So that is the answer to that. So I do hope that gives you some comfort, Paul, in regards to that whole situation. But again, everybody, I just want to come on and share with you guys those two specific things. I want to again remind you to check out that community service. Um, Quite frankly, this was the most direct and brilliant explanation I've heard. You're more than welcome. You're going to get that kind of response from a person who grows up in it. People who are faking it, people who are creating hoodoo, are people going to say, no, you can't come in. No, you can't come in. Because the truth is this, to be honest, I won because this woman, Queen Nancy de la Livre, Queen Susie Monome de la Livre, Queen Dolly Monome de la Livre, Guillaume, Guillaume Benson, Jean G. Benson. We came here 20 years after America was America. before the term hoodoo was even a thing, we were doing it and documented in 1789. I get confused with hoodoo Appalachian workers who are non. So there are no hoodoo Appalachian workers. There's no hoodoo Appalachian worship. The Appalachian, and that's like and Euro Americans, you have Appalachian work. They call it heel magic or granny magic. It's Germanic magic. It is also you get your Pennsylvania Dutch, and that stuff is in America, but you find it mostly in the Appalachians. But however, people are going to stamp hoodoo on it, trying to make it profitable. People aren't profiting off the Appalachian magic. People have been profiting off of hoodoo for generations. Another thing in regards to that, and that's like the same thing with voodoo versus Ifa. A lot of people will throw voodoo on things because you're gonna make money off of it, um, not Ifa. Um, oh yes, I think some are throwing are borrowing. Oh, they're not borrowing the hoodoo stamp. They are exploiting the hoodoo title. It's exploitation, is what it is. It has nothing to do with they borrow. Yeah. It's interesting that the obia comes from my Canadian Portuguese ancestors falling in love with the obia man. Um, but here's the thing about it. There were a lot of people from the Caribbean brought to the spaces, Massachusetts, Maine, right there in Canada. So that it wouldn't shock me, to be honest. There were many enslaved people brought from the Caribbean to that space. How lovely to see your ancestors, Queen. Thank you for that lovely pic. You're so welcome. Um, yeah, it's like I said, Queen Nancy, her photo comes from the 1700s by the way of the Creek natives here. Um, and so you have Appalachian conjure, which is your hill folk magic, your granny magic, your Pennsylvania Dutch magic. Can you please address the effect of actual genetics? We were raised to think our ancestry was one thing and then found out it's actually the genes reflect something different. What do you mean, Alicia? Don't argue with people. I don't see the point in it. Wasted time. I gatekeep because so much was taken from us. But who you gatekeeping from? Anyways, but like I was gonna say though, to be honest, if I wanted to gatekeep, I could. I really, really could. Um, so um because again, hoodoo is a cultural thing, and most people did not grow up in the culture of hoodoo. So, and just because you begin to learn it does not make, again, I could be a Jamaican descent, but if I did not grow up in Jamaica learning the culture, I'm American, which is why I'm American French, more so than French American. I didn't grow up in France, but I grew up in a French speaking household um, in my childhood because of my descendants. So to clarify, I can learn or do hoodoo, but leading, servicing, teaching would be grossly arrogant. That is more than correct. That would be exploiting, that would be appropriating if you decided to make a product and sell it as hoodoo, leading it, becoming an authoritative figure over it, writing a book, services, teaching would be beyond arrogant. It would be disrespectful and ignorant, to be honest. But beyond that, you say, can I learn and do hoodoo? You can learn the methods of hoodoo, but let me ask you something, Paul. If I take out all of the elements, if I open up a Mercedes and I remove the engine and all of those things, and I then replace those parts with um, Ford products, the method looks like hoodoo, but it's not. It's a Ford truck. It's not a it's not a Mercedes. Okay, so you would not be doing hoodoo. The method that you follow would be the method of hoodoo, but what it is the magic of your people, not hoodoo. That we were German, but then we were Polish and Russian. So what's the issue that you're having is what I'm asking here. That's for me. That's for me the arrogance. I will stop arguing though. Yes, I don't argue. I have a bigger issue, honestly. I understand the arrogance of people. I understand the foolishness that people have and the entitlement. And you expect it by some. And specifically in New Orleans, you expect it, which is not surprising or shocking to me. One. But what behooves me are the people of color who writing these books, knowing that they are reading the books of the people they're trying to gatekeep from and just putting their names on it and their picture and now making it hoodoo. That's a real problem because you know good and damn well you are misleading your people and you're scamming them because of your skin color. That is almost worse to me. If you gatekeep queen, that counts me out. I'm Catholic, raised pagan, Latina. But the thing about it is I I don't gatekeep, but because I provide truth, and truth and facts sound like hate to those that hate truth and facts, people are like, you're gatekeeping, you're an elitist. No, I'm a queen of my lineage. I'm recognized queen of the of imperial courts from Benin, as well as the High Council of Kings in Africa, as well as families and lineage here in the U.S., West Indies, and on the continent of Africa, and in France. That is a real thing. So it's not I'm an elitist, it's the fact that I do hold more responsibility than others. Okay. And responsibilities you don't want to be a part of. I guarantee you don't want this. But then the space of gatekeeping, I'm not going to gatekeep because when I teach you and I open my door, I'm showing you who you are. I'm not here to um, say, well, you can't do this. No, magic exists in multiple cultures and spaces. Let me show you who you are. Let me assist you. Let's identify and work with who you are and connect to what is you, not create what you think you are. If that makes sense. Um, so it's practicing. So it's the practicing what's culturally um, hold on, there's so much going on right here. No, I don't teach from a space of ego. I can't. And I also understand this too. If you do not hold the ability to conjure, I could give you every recipe from my lineage, and you wouldn't be able to make a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, as they have said, because you don't access the ability to conjure. I think the ask is, what are your thoughts of growing up in a culture, but your lineage is something? So if you grow up, so again, people are American. But what is American? A mix of many different spaces. Like America, like your culture is American, but your blood is maybe African, maybe German, maybe Polish, so forth and so on. So my thing is, you can grow up in a particular culture, and if you grow up in a particular culture that's not your blood, then you need to reconnect to your blood if you so choose to develop, expand, and evolve within that space magically or spiritually. You have to, but you have to enter it with no ego. Is not, well, I am actually German and Polish, so I can have this. No, you didn't grow up this way. So you need to learn, evolve, immerse yourself in the culture. So it's not that I can have this, but you become who you are. Oh no, assessing the ability to conjure, you are born with it, or maybe it's Maybelline. You cannot learn it. It doesn't come naturally either. Either you are born with it, and so being born with the ability to conjure is one thing, but being born in a culture that cultivates and grows conjure is a different situation. So you could be born with the heaviest conjure in America, with the ability to conjure in America, but if you don't grow up in a household that recognizes that and knows that, that muscle goes into atrophy and you just don't know until you do start things start happening and you start hopefully connecting and not creating. I try to concentrate on hoodoo because I'm a mismatch of hoodoo, voodoo, and geechee. Yes, Queen, you remind me I chose my friends and career, but not our gifts. They come from our ancestors unless you are born with a special endowment. Yes, indeed. I needed these. So merci beaucoup, Queen. Merci. De rien. Nature versus nurture. What you say? What you say? So, anyways, my loves, I hope y'all have enjoyed this today. I have to go out and grab some lunch. Although the graduation ceremony is over, the day is not. Um, and I need to go and so it's practicing what's culturally equivalent for me. We Um, so thank you for posing that question, Paul. And that's the thing about it for me. I don't mind having these conversations. I don't mind sharing the information. And most of all, I always want people to leave away with a sense of encouragement and empowerment and some form of clarity to move forward. Um, I am trust and believe me, everyone doesn't have Ashe. And everyone does not have the same level of Ashe. And you don't have the same level of Ashe in multiple aspects of your gifts. I don't have the same level of Ashe in some spaces. So it's just super important to be aware of all of those things. But you all, I thank you so very much for being here today. Please, again, go check out the community service, which is available. There should be two prices, not one. I enjoyed this. I'm a new subscriber. I live in Louisiana. Well, thank you so much, S. Riley. I thank you so much for being here today. It's been a pleasure. And yes, everyone's saying thank you, Paul, for the question. Thank you for this particular topic and conversation. Many blessings to each and every one of you. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Merci.